Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
I had met a woman who was, I guess, kind of known as a community leader, and she was really involved in different organizations. And I kind of asked her because at that time I was kind of thinking about getting involved in the community, but
Yeah.
didn't do so much. And I said, well, at what point did you know that it was time to get involved in the community? And she kind of asked me more about me and, because I have two young children. She said, oh, don't get involved in community now then. You just got to spend your time with your kids. And I got taken back from that because I thought, well, couldn't I do a little bit? And she's like, nope, just spend your time with your kids because you're going to miss it all. And I thought, well, I wanted to bring them to some of the events too. So I didn't really take her advice, but being that you're involved with so much and you have two children,
Right.
you also mentioned that when your children were younger, things were a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to know what your view on her advice was to me and what your thoughts on that was.
Well, I disagree with her advice, and I'm glad you didn't listen to it because I think you can get involved as early as possible. For example, when you have young children, just getting involved in your children's school, that's a sense of community. A school is a community. All schools need help, whether they're private or public or wherever your children are, preschool. And there's lots of things that you can do just in that small environment. And I guess I don't always look at it that community means that it has to be some big organization outside with some big involvement. Deciding you want to do that can be helpful. I was very active in my children's schools when they were little in particular. They had fundraising events. That's a way that kind of gets you out and involved. Through that, I've met people that got me on other boards because of that type of involvement. Success breeds success.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.